Right, we are moving to the next one. So this one is another aspect of the background of Genesis. Another aspect of the background of Genesis. So which is called the Mari letters. The Mari letters. So the Mari letters is basically a kind of administrative text, an administrative text. So from the city of Mari. So and in this text, it provides us with detailed information regarding customs, language, and personal names that reflect the culture of the Old Testament patriarchs. So, like I said, so these letters, they are collection of ancient Mesopotamian texts from the city of Mari. So dating back to the 18th century BC. So they contain a kind of diplomatic correspondence, administrative documents, and literary text, including the epic of Zimri-Lim, and the story of the flood. You can also find a fragment of that in the Mari letter. So now let's quickly look at the contents of Mari letter. So the first one is what we call the diplomatic correspondence. This diplomatic correspondence. So letters, that when we talk about diplomatic correspondence, so this is talking about letters between kings, official and diplomats discussing politics, trade, and law. It's a kind of documentation of letters that were exchanged between kings, the ancient kings, kind of unofficial information, the top secret of their kingdom. Diplomats. We also have discussion, the political discussion in it. We also have accounts of trade, information about trade and their law as recorded in this Mari letter. So which is what I call diplomatic correspondence. So we also have the administrative documents. So in these documents, you also have the administrative documents. So it records governance, economy, and daily life in Mari. So we have the records of governance. We also have records of economy and the daily life in Mari. So everything are recorded in this Mari letter. We also have the literary text. So literary text like epic poems. We have some epic poems. We have myth. We have legends, just such as the epic of Zimri-Lim and the story of the flood. So another one is we have historical record. So accounts of military campaign. So royal events and cultural practices are actually recorded in this Mari letter. So quick one. Let's see what are the similarities that we have with Genesis culture. Because if we look at the content of the Mari letter, so basically Mari letter exposes us to some of these ancient Mesopotamian culture too, which are found in Genesis. So the first one is what I call Semitic language and culture. So it is very common to the two documents, the Bible and the Mari letter. We have the Semitic language and the same Semitic culture. So both Mari and Genesis text the two of them use Semitic language. In the Mari letter, so we have the Akkadian language, and in the Genesis we have Hebrew respectively. So and this reflects similar cultural traditions. Another one is the Asian Near Eastern context. So it's very common to them. The context of the Asian Near East is very, very common to the two of them. So both texts share a common Asian Near Eastern cultural and historical content, including mythological and literary motifs, just like the Gilgamesh epic and all those creation stories, religious stories account. They are all Mesopotamian, context. So it is and it is similar to the ones we also have in the Bible too. We also have some cultures that are being practiced by these people, which also reflect in the Genesis account. So we also have the patriarchal societies. Patriarchal societies is another thing. So both Mari and Genesis describe patriarchal society with emphasis on family, tribe, and clan relationship. So if we look at Genesis, so Genesis exposes us to the patriarchal society too. And if we look at the Mari, if we observe, if we read or examine the Mari letter, so it also exposes us to the patriarchal society, and which emphasizes on family, tribe, and relationship. So we also have covenant and oath. Yes, so both texts feature covenant and oath making. So highlighting the importance of agreements and treaties. So it was a common culture in the Mesopotamian world. So in the ancient Near East world, when it comes to covenant making and oath making, it was a common culture to them. So and we also have the appearance of this. We can see this in the daily life of the patriarchs too, as recorded in the Bible. Patriarchs going into covenant with God and also within themselves, and it is very important for them to keep. It was a culture to keep their covenant, and their oath. So it's it is a common culture to them. So we also have flawed traditions. So both Mari letter and Genesis contain flawed story. So they also share they share similarities with other ancient Near Eastern flawed legends. So we have genealogy. Another one is genealogy and family records. So both texts include genealogy and family records, emphasizing the importance of kinship and ancestry. So if we look at the Bible, Genesis, you are going to find list of ancestors recorded in Genesis. So if we look at Mari letter too, almost the same thing. So we also have divine human relationship too. So both Mari and Genesis describe a kind of complex relationship between human and God. A complex relationship between human and God. So which include the divine intervention and revelation. So these and many others are the similarities between the Mari letters and the Genesis. So if you have any question, please drop the question on the comment section. Thank you, and stay tuned. Don't forget to also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Bye for now.